start with me. I was told that I will be a third or fourth in line after that group discussion.
So you're going to set the bar, sir.
Distinguished guests, conveners, governors, and the organizers of this program, ladies and gentlemen, good evening to one and all. It is indeed a great privilege and honor to be amongst you all here. Before I reflect something upon AI, I would like to say something about you people, Indian diaspora abroad. Indian diaspora is a community of NRIs who are living outside India. And one of the most prominent diaspora India has, that is in Dubai, that is in UAE. UAE, Dubai, is one of the second home to most of you, if I'm not wrong. And Indian economy is immensely contributed with the amount of repatriation, almost $1 trillion terms is contributed by Indian diaspora. And it is not just about the money that is repatriated to the India back. It is your sheer hard work, intelligence, and deep sense of belongingness to our country. Without that, it is not possible. You are the ambassadors of our culture, of our hard work and motivation, and you connect India to the rest of the world. I sincerely acknowledge your contribution in that term, and in that context, I say that I am privileged and honored to be amongst you all people. As ex-bureaucrat, I was Additional Commissioner Income Tax. I would like to correct some facts about the introduction, because people consider us income tax officer, income tax inspector, income tax commissioner at the same level as such. So I was Additional Commissioner Income Tax when I resigned from my post. I was not Director ED. I was Deputy Director Enforcement Directorate. And there can be double opinion about it, famous or misfamous. So I am okay for both of this. Not to be very much attached as such. And when I was posted in ED, at that time I realized that apart from the political cases, ED has impacted hundreds of business groups. And I personally feel that most of them doesn't deserve the treatment they got from the enforcement director. And that was one of the reasons why I left the job. And I realized that there is a huge vacuum of giving proper merit-based advice so that not only the promoters and the owners of the business groups can be benefited by the whatever small knowledge and expertise I have in the enforcement directorate, but the employment generated by these people and the prosperity brought by those business groups in that particular locality. So that is also one sort of social service. And in that context, I would like to contemplate something about a role of AI in governance, in law field, and in sustainability. And why in these three fields? I have experience of 14 years working in the investigation fields, income tax department and enforcement directorate. So regarding governance, something about the corporate governance. Second, I am working as a legal professional. I have my own firm, Bright Legal. It is located at Nariman Point, and most of the times I travel to Dubai also. So we are working in the field of PMLM, Prevention of Money Laundering Act, FEMA, Foreign Exchange Management Act, Income Tax Act, GST, and NCLT. And thirdly, as been introduced, that I am working in the field of water conservation as a social initiative. So AI in governance, especially in the investigation field, is going to take a huge leap forward, considering the government effort. Even without AI, the integration of data across different departments has created very strong and detrimental apparatus for tax evasion and for money laundering purposes also. And AI is not just a tool, it is considered as an agent. It can take decisions on its own. So it is a double-edged sword. The famous writer Noah Harari, he says in his recent book that such instrument was never invented in the history. It is not instrument. He called it's an agent. And then the people who will be controlling AI will determine what the course it will take further. So as of now, what information gathering, analysis, and dissemination of information is happening, especially in government of India, AI will take it to different level. So financial intelligence unit, you might be heard of. This is one of the unit which is a unit established under Prevention of Money Laundering Act. Director FIU is different than Director ED. And that unit has the authority and responsibility to collect the information from all the banking channels. Apart from banks, there are 16 other sources of information that FIU collect. They analyze the data, then create suspicious transaction report, STRs, cash transaction report, CTRs, and those reports are disseminated to various law enforcement agencies like ED, Income Tax, CBI, DRI, and those departments then further, from those leads generated, take the action against the people. With the invention of this AI, now it will be possible to connect the biometrics with the financial data with the open source information. Many times it so happens that for conducting a raid, as you mentioned, the raid movie. So conducting a raid is a full story. I need to have at least 30 minutes for that, but cut it short. So we target one business group, keep that group under surveillance through various human and technological intelligence apparatus, and then conduct a raid. So many times when we enter in the premises, we say that, where is that Mercedes? Where is that? And then there is no Mercedes in the books of accounts, but that is available in the Facebook. So these kind of things, which were being manually done or done by the human brain, will be done by AI. Now this, after the administration of GST, it has become very, very difficult for bogus purchase and bogus subcontracts. With the AI will figure it out which are the genuine business and which are the bogus businesses giving just bills of entry. And that will be applicable for international transactions also. So transfer pricing is one field wherein the Indian company, domestic company, they analyze the international transaction with the foreign companies. And then the data in one particular country, let us say in the India, has limitation of correlation with the data outside. And then this asymmetry leads to tax evasion or tax avoidance. With the advent of AI, it will not be possible further. So this is one aspect of implementation of regulatory provisions. Other aspect is that with the advent of AI, it will be a huge power in the hands of administrator or the government to target a person. So there are cases in ED also, in other agencies also, wherein people were not able to figure it out, how to come out of these clutches. So that is other aspect of AI. So from the governance perspective, like income tax department, one of the biggest success stories is the income tax returns were being filed online. This started in 2006, 2007. And positive impact of that for the department was, there was 38% and 39% buoyancy increase in tax collection in those 2 years without any demonetization, without any special effect from the government. Government just introduced online filing of returns. And there is a tax buoyancy, that is a phenomenon. 38% and 39% increase in tax collection was not seen even in the 2 years of demonetization, no. That was much, much below than that. That is the importance and benefits of technology. And transparency was introduced. Previously, it was a dictum wherein a person need to go to department, ask for his refund, manage something to the officer and clerks, and then he will get the refund. But by simple introduction of online filing of return and online processing, now the refund need not to be chased with the government officials. So this is one small aspect of computerized. AI has much, much bigger impact on this. Second thing I would like to contemplate about AI in the legal field. As on date also, my associates, my juniors are drafting the petitions and applications with the AI. The moment we realize ki it is drafted in 10-20 minutes and the wording is not matching with the intellect of my subordinate and where it is coming from, okay, AI. So these things are actually happening as of now also. There are 40 million cases pile up in the Indian judiciary. Justice denied, justice delayed is justice denied. And AI can be one a tool which can increase the efficiency in the governance in the justice delivery system. Secondly, it can introduce a level playing field. Now in the field of advocacy, 1% people hold 50% of business in the market, and remaining people are struggling with the cases in the market. For example, criminal justice system also, hardly there are fighting criminal lawyers who are known in Mumbai. In money laundering cases, there are hardly anybody because criminal lawyers, they don't understand the debit credit money aspect of the crime. And the tax lawyers, they don't understand the bail provisions, then provisions of attachment of property, release of property. And money laundering is the combination of both, is finance plus criminal aspect. And process of ED is like a black hole. Nobody outsider knows anything about the process of ED. So these asymmetries in the market will be leveled down. And the person sitting in a small village, a small town in Chalisgaon, that advocate can compete with the top criminal lawyer in Mumbai. So that technological advantage, technology is democratic in nature. That will be available with the advent of AI. For example, we can sit here, we can tag, there is a problem in railway, to directly railway minister in India, and immediately there will be a response. So technology is a level playing field, it is democratic in nature, decentralizes the power. A collector sitting in the Pune district, and there is a problem somewhere in remote village of district, that person can directly communicate with the collector. That was not possible otherwise prior to invent of social media and technological advantage. Third aspect I would like to share about social initiative, AI in the field of water conservation. The farmers in India are struggling with their survival instinct. Right now also, this year is the a wet year, or farmers are facing another problem, plenty of water, floods. And after every 4 years, there is a problem of drought because of vagaries of monsoon, El Nino effect. After every 4 years, there will be a drought, and farmers will not able to make out whatever they are investing in the month of June. And then after October, they have nothing to do for the rest of 8 months. And then what do? They start agitating for reservation. And then in 2017, when I was posted in ED, I realized this problem, and I thought that this is the right time to give back to the society, to the people, to the village from where I come. And then we started with this small initiative of water conservation of the village. And then we created 14 liters in 1 year. Then next year, 7 villages joined. Then next year, so 147 villages are involved across 12 districts of Maharashtra. Now, what people are doing, these farmers, 60% contribution for these check dams are contributed by farmers. So we utilize the social media apps. We have a 3-layer structure of WhatsApp groups. Every village, they form a WhatsApp group, Pani Samiti for each village. Then Pach Patil, 5 villages are taken care by one leader, that is called as Pach Patil, and then district leaders. So this 3-tier structure is created, and with this use of social media, the people who are outside that village, they are contributing money for the development of those villages. For example, the NRI is contributing for the development of India. So non-resident villagers sitting in Mumbai, sitting in Pune, they are contributing. We would like to increase the impact of this by replicating this initiative, connecting all the villages across Maharashtra. And that is possible with the advent of AI. Micro irrigation techniques, giving feedback, real-time feedback to the farmer that this is information available in the meteorological department, this is information from the soil conservation department, and these are the solutions for crop pattern. So these kind of initiatives are possible. Connecting people is itself is a big initiative for role of and impact of AI. As a mature person, as a receiver, recipient, and beneficiary of the technological innovations, what I can see and what I can look for in AI, I share these thoughts on that. I will not take much time about what AI can do. You are the people who are best suited people. The impact of AI, you are going to take to the masses. The invention to the impact is to be carried forward by business leaders, entrepreneurs, and professionals like you. Why I'm here, flying down from Mumbai to Dubai. First thing, it is the love and affection of Karthik Bhai. And second thing, I would offer myself that this diaspora, this Indian community sitting in Dubai, if I can be of some help to these people in all sense, not only in technological, in legal sense, in anything you relied, I can be of some help in Mumbai, I am available for that. I am again very much thankful for calling me here. I am delighted, and this will be a memorable day in my life. I was invited to United Nations Water Conference. Unfortunately, my department didn't allow me to go over there. The CBT passed my ex-India leave, but sometimes it happens in a department. My commissioner was not very happy. Ujjwal, मार्च में कैसे तुम लीव मांग सकते हो? So I am grateful to him that the attachment with the department was dissolved. I left the job and I can travel to address such conference. I was invited to London School of Economics for sharing my thoughts on water conservation. And this is another memorable day where I am addressing the gathering of Indian diaspora sitting in Dubai. So thank you so much. Act of listening is considered as an act of generosity. You listen me with this act of generosity. I am thankful for that. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.